Warm welcome to this end of the year Preloved Chica show. I'm so excited today because I've got a guest called Gosia. Gosia, have I pronounced that right?
Not exactly, Ellen. Gosia. So
Oh,
Gosia.
I didn't think when I said that, I didn't think that sounded right. Gosia Scarrott.
Perfect. Yes.
I got the last bit right. And Gosia is joining us all the way from Bristol, and this is the first time that we've met virtually. But Gosia has got some fantastic things to talk about. Style for 2016. So, Gosia, how are you doing today? First of all.
Hello, Helen. Hello, everyone watching it. I actually feel really great. I'm just relaxing really all day, and I'm really excited to, be part of this really nice show.
I know, because this is your first time that you've done anything like this before. Come onto a live Google Hangout. It's a new environment, but it's a very exciting place to be. And coming into 2016, I'm sure you'll probably have lots more experience of these live Hangouts. Now, tell me, you are an image consultant, is that right?
That's correct. Image consultant based in Bristol. Yeah.
Right. And you have got 5 tips for people watching this today to take us all into 2016. We're just a few days away from a brand new year. So let's get through these tips. Start off with tip number 1.
All right, Helen. Right. Tip number 1 is dress to your positive, girls. Dress to your positives. So what I mean by this is that, we as women, we are our worst critics. So we are normally expert at knowing, what we really don't like about ourselves. And when we go shopping, we normally think about what can I buy to hide the bits I don't like about myself. So for 2016, try to reprogram those habits because they are bad habits. Try to think, what can I buy or how can I dress to show off my best bits? So it can be anything. Think, for example, maybe slim waist, maybe nice elegant neck, maybe nice toned arms, nice legs, nice bum, even things like slim wrists and ankles. Those little bits really count. So dress yourself, girls, to show them off.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I read your style guide and I know that was part of it. And it said, accentuate your positives. And what a great way to start 2016. Positive.
Absolutely, 100%. And I actually have with me my absolutely pre-loved midi skirt, something like this. Wow. It's like kind of looking like leather, but it is not leather one, but it's really nice. And what is really great about this is that it shows my best bits, which is my waistline. Okay. So it obviously took me a while to appreciate my own beauty and see my own positives. And once you accept this, then you want to embrace it. And the best way is just to embrace it by wearing clothes that actually accentuate those bits. So this is absolutely my midi skirt, so that I feel so feminine, so sexy, so myself in this. And I think that's what you want. You really want to feel so you in anything you wear. So make it your goal too. So that is my first most important tip. Okay, dress to your positive.
Question. Can I ask you a quick question about this? So did you go through and do like a inventory of all your best bits of your body and come up with your waist as being one of the best features of you? Is that how it worked?
Oh, it's not that. It's actually not that easy. But what is the key here is that you really need the best thing you can give yourself is valuable me time. Nurture yourself, nurture your femininity by really paying attention to what you wear, how clothes make you feel, how your body look in certain clothes. And that's what I've been doing for years. And I really make an effort to really feel great in my clothes. So I just was observing how certain fabrics look on me, how certain cuts really, work or not for my body shape. And yes, and I, instead of looking for bits that, I'm not happy about, I started to actually appreciate that, oh, wait a minute, I actually look pretty cool in midi skirts. I really like any sort of soft fabrics, like another midi skirt with sort of accentuated waistline, like kind of chiffony. It just works so well. And this helps me. One day, I remember this one day when I had this like kind of light bulb moment. We love light bulb moments. Yes. When I just had this thought that, wait a minute, actually, I am absolutely perfect with my body. There's nothing wrong about me, and I don't want to wish for having better legs or anything like this. I have waist, and actually, wait a minute, there are clothes that really, accentuate it, and that's great. That's the bottom line. So that's how I arrived to this kind of positive mindset about, your body. Positive body image, that's what it is really. So really clothes helped me connect with myself better, learn more about myself, accept myself, many things. So that's
I love that sort of, is it like a purpley kind of color, that midi skirt?
Which one?
The first one.
This one. This is actually gray. It's like kind of melange type of, I don't know if you know what I mean, but it's like more like gray with some sort of like shades or a different saturation across. So it's quite interesting. It's one of those statement pieces, and this leads me to my second tip,
yes.
which is make style your own. Okay, make style your own. So fashion is easy. It's so easy to copy looks from window shop displays or magazines. But style has got something totally. It's basically different to what fashion is, and I think the difference is that fashion is about clothes and style is about you. That's the key thing. So how I make style my own? Well, I really like to add some sort of fun or some sort of like boldness to my look. Even the way I look today, it is like classic chiffony blouse. I layer it with a black waistcoat that again is shaped, so show my waistline. And I spice it up a bit with my red lips and my brooch, which is red lip too. So add some sort of fun, something that. Something that I feel really myself. But going back to my favorite, how I would normally make it with this extra fun edge, I would add this top, like kind of pattern top, and I would put some sort of like nice kind of layered necklaces, just to make it two different necklaces that I bought in Morocco, so it's a bit of like memory too. The thing is that it looks really gorgeous with like all together, when I tuck it in totally, and some like leather boots, and that's kind of my fun edge. That's the fun interpretation of the classic for me. And of course, I could easily wear this skirt with the top I have on me.
Right.
Without waistcoat, and that would be more like classic edge. This is more fun. This is more classic.
So that top you've got there, it's got little cats on it. And would you wear it tucked in to show off your waist, or are you talking about, how long is it? I can't quite see that. Does it go on?
Well, what is the key about this top? It is that it's very fitted. It's not clingy, but it's fitted. So it really molds nicely to curves, which is great. And it is so easy to tuck it into the skirt, so nothing covers this waistline. Okay. So the top is totally here inside, and you know what? And it really draws attention to what you want to draw attention to, because waistline is not only the one thing that I consider as positives. Upper body, basically, features, stuff like this. So any sort of pattern around my face. That's the way of drawing attention to your obviously positives too, right?
I like that. Tip number 2. I like that quirkiness. There's something a little bit different that is part of your style, and I like that.
Yes, absolutely. And Ellen, just a question to you: when you think about making style your own, what would you say is something that you normally find yourself? The way you accessorize, or maybe the way whatever it is, what would you say is is something that say, that's Ellen.
Yeah, for me, it's about having something that's got light in it, sparkle in it. My jewellery, what I've got on today, this actually was a Christmas present, but I love this. And so, you know, if I've got something with reflective, something that's reflective, then that makes me really happy. There's something about shining your light. So that's how I see my style.
Brilliant, brilliant. And you know what? The knowledge is self-awareness, basically. That is the starting point of really knowing, you know, more about you and then evolving your style. So it is great that, you know, I think the wisdom and stuff like this goes with age, I would say, because like 10 years ago, I wouldn't know like what I am about, really. Yeah. So it is great to know. Right. Yeah. So let's jump onto my third tip for next year is to, you know, downgrade your special occasion wear, special occasion clothes to your day wear. What I mean by this is, let's say you bought this nice skirt, thinking of wearing it to a special occasion party or something or event, and then it stays in your wardrobe. You never wear it, and that's such a shame because you want to make the most out of your clothes, the most out of your wardrobe. So I have example of actually skirt that I bought a while ago. Let me find this. Okay, and that's a leather skirt. Okay. And you would say, and when I was buying this a while ago, I was thinking, well, I'm buying this because I want to wear it for like this kind of side panels that make it more comfortable. It's like pencil length. Yeah.
Okay.
Like yeah.
So that was probably quite an expensive item that you thought you would keep for best, if you like. But what you're saying is, don't keep anything for best. Use it.
I'm saying that every day is a special occasion, not only. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. So
I like that. Who knows? Tomorrow, there's no point in saving it. Get it out there. Show off.
Yeah. But basically, this skirt is not actually leather, but a leather look. But what I mean is that probably many girls would think that, well, leather skirt, that's an item that probably should be maybe worn to work or daytime, sometimes, depends. But I'm saying downgrade any pieces that you wear only once every while on those special occasions to your day wear. So what I would do with this, I would obviously pair it with something that would be suitable for day. Even like, you know, I've been working, I was working, not anymore, in the office for quite a few years, and that was smart casual dress code, okay? And I could easily wear leather skirt to this environment, but obviously not with some, you know, shouty top or whoever knows, but sorry. I would wear it, for example, with any sort of nice cashmere sweater. Sorry. But you know what I mean. It's just like the mix of texture is like really interesting because you have obviously wool and you have obviously leather look. So I need to bend. Sorry. and top it off with any sort of nice necklace like this.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's so color coordinated.
Something more like kind of industrial touch because it's like really handmade handmade basically by some sort of emerging artist in Poland because that's where I get my jewelry from. Yes, so it is really more interesting. But my point is that any jumper, any sort of nice knitwear, pair it with something like this, or any sort of like top and a tee with some nice blazer will do for work, or something like this.
Yes, then you just try things out together, and not be worried. Just go for it and see what it looks like. Combine these things together, the leather and the cashmere. Just try it.
I think fashion is definitely fun, and that's what clothes are for. But I think what is very important is the starting point of style, which is you. And, you know, your personality pulls the look together. the way you put things together, and what accessories you choose, what hairstyle, what makeup, all of this is so you. So the better clarity you have on what you are about, the easier then it is to go to shop and choose outfits. It is to decide what to purge from your wardrobe, what to keep. All those decisions are all based on the one key thing: knowing yourself. Really, to be honest with you. Right. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the next tip then?
Next one. Next one is add new spin to your old good classics. Okay. So for some, it will be like a pair of jeans, or some sort of classic, neat top or something like this. And I have with me jumper that is kind of like very simple classic piece. That's my classic piece. So it's like really nice, kind of teal color, but a bit different texture. 3/4 sleeves, which is the best leather for creating the illusion of your waist, elongating your arms, flattening your stomach, all sort of goodness from 3/4 sleeves and from mid-tummy length. Absolutely.
There now, so what you're saying, 3/4 sleeves, really good for all kinds of hiding it, lots of things. And
absolutely great for creating an illusion of a waist. So let's say you don't have very defined waist, and you want to create this 3/4 sleeve, because it finishes just like 3/4, or obviously this part. It kind of gives this illusion to whoever is looking at you that there is something like kind of almost like cinch or nip, because it kind of cuts through this part. And mid-tummy is great because it shows more of your legs, rather than as opposed to any item that would finish at your like hip, kind of. So lots of goodness, like I say. But my point with this tip for all of the girls, is that, let's say, think about any sort of classic item that you may have in your wardrobe. Like I have this top, and what I normally think always, I try to stretch my options as much as I can. So I would think, okay, is there anything I can wear layer under this?
Right.
Is there any sort of like necklace that I can, but other necklace than I would normally wear it with? So let's say if you would normally, with your favorite old classic top, wear some sort of one type of necklace, silver or golden, think about adding some sort of different necklace, maybe more statement or more colorful. And I have example of this necklace, something like this, that brings a totally different dimension to. Yeah.
Is that another Polish jewelry accessory?
Yes.
Well, I might be inclined, I don't know whether you would, to wear that over a dress. Would you do that?
Sorry, what?
Would you wear that top over a dress?
Well, depends. Yes, but depends what dress. I would wear it over a dress that is more like bodycon or tube type of.
Okay.
The reason is that this top is slightly kind of wide. It's not going like shaped, but is more like square-ish. So with any shapes like this on your upper half, it's good to pair it with something that is fitted, that really kind of molds to your body, lower body. So that's how I would do. So think about adding maybe different type of necklace, or think about adding some sort of scarf that would bring again the colors. Whoops.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, something like this that will kind of pick the color of the top. Yeah.
Your combinations. That's why you're doing what you're doing, because your combinations are gorgeous.
Or thank you. Or I love layering. So very first thing with any top I have, I would think, will it sort of accommodate any sort of layer underneath? And I love layering any sort of very classic shades, like even the stripy one underneath. So the collar obviously is just popping here nicely, and then because it's 3/4 sleeves, it also nicely, the hem is going here, and it's just like nice, fun, and can be any shirt, a gingham shirt or any white shirt even, or whatever it is. But it's just a bit fun. So stretch your options. Be more creative with the ways you can wear one classic item.
And that way, then you're actually making the most of what you've got in your wardrobe, because there's things in the back of all our wardrobes that we haven't used for years, probably.
Yes.
And it may be that you've just forgotten about them.
Yes, and this takes me to the actually last tip. It is invest in classic pieces. So buy less and choose well in 2016. So I just actually showed that simple looking item can give you so many different looks, and accessories can. That's what is great about classic pieces. You can transform the look and feel of every single item. Depends on your mood, depends on your obviously taste, and that's what is great. So whenever you go shopping, try to be more smart shopper, okay? And ask yourself like 3 questions whenever you pick up items that, oh my God, you love. For example, you ask yourself, where will I wear it? Where? Second question, what will I wear it with? And third question, will this item give me at least 3 outfit combinations from the clothes I currently own? Minimum 3. Yes, okay, try to think this way. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to end up with wardrobe just full of all those impulse purchases, pieces that you obviously love at first sight, and then none of them actually work together. Then it will give you, in the long term, it will give you frustration, and you will actually your mornings will look like you open wardrobe and you stare, you just don't know where to start. Yeah. So that's even though many girls may have really great sense of style, but I think another part of style is also actually having this functional and practical wardrobe, okay? Something that not only works together, but make sure that works with your lifestyle. And our lifestyle really changes. Like my lifestyle, obviously, when I was working in the office, was a bit different, and dress code and everything. And now, as an entrepreneur, obviously, my life look a bit different. I do different things, so I need to adjust a bit. What I have, and that's the journey, and that's all it is. But such a pleasant journey. Okay.
Yeah. I can't believe our time together has gone so quickly. I mean, we've had 5 tips, and before we went live on air, I was looking at your style guide that's available on your website, and there's some great things on there. It's about knowing your why. It's about creating your own personal style guide. It's a lot of things about what we've talked about, body shape. It's packed full of things. So how can people get hold of your style guide?
Right, I offer the style guide for any lovely ladies out there who would like to visit my website, which is www.gsstyling.com. And there is a page to download, to leave your email address, and obviously you will receive this lovely guide, I hope, that you like.
Well, I got your guide today, and it came through very smoothly. So thank you very much for that. So don't forget to check out Gosia's website and all her other social media channels. She does run courses for people who are based in Bristol. She's got one coming up in January, haven't you?
That's right, end of January. It is called Get in Style in 2016. Oh, yes.
And one of the fantastic things that I've enjoyed today is I love your positivity, and I love your energy, and I love the things that you've shared with us. And I know some of them have been pre-loved, which is important, but obviously go and have a look at what's in your own wardrobes, folks, because you might be surprised. Go and check what's in your friends' wardrobes. You might be able to swap, and have fun along the way. So Gosia, thank you so much. Is there any one last thing you'd like to say before we end our broadcast?
I just wanted to say that it was absolutely pleasure to really be a part of this show. It's so nice to meet you. And I would like to say this to all girls that may be watching this, to really, really take this very valuable me time next year and, evolve your style, play with fashion and enjoy it basically.
Oh, that's great. Well, I can't wait for 2016. A couple of days away now. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, then, until next time. Bye for now.